This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Well, right away, they'll change the look.
95. Ready?
A first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Come on, set, go.
Love. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Shut up. 70 Lions.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Rocco Reedy. Hey, Rocco.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
When I see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset, this is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go, Rick.
They go play action here on 1st down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Lions.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's third down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down. The Packers at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Third down and 6.
Steal. Shot. Down. Yellow. 43. Striker. Check striker. Ready.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
ETN up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Red. Hut.
Switching things up. They'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Go. 52 blue. Black shot.
To throw now. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
Ultra. Ultra. Hut.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Ready. 45. Hey, red. Yellow. Zoom. 43 rail. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
33. Yep, ready.
Throwing. Love. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Packers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. Solid stiff arm. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Eagle blue. Ready. Hut.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Ready, set.
Here's second and 10.
Ultra, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Love now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and 10.
50, green jack. Steel, black. Ready?
Now Love. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Cade York on now for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. York able to send this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now a second and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. And he is caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A gain of
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash!
Again, he'll drop to throw. And pass caught. It's Williams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18. Grab your 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Here we go, sack.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
70 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the double.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Yellow.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Love, they go play action now. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Next, black 40. Check view. Check smash. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Let's go now. 50, drill, 52. Black shot. Set,
To the air again, Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
19 more yards. That's another.
Ready?
Love. Screenplay. Here's ETN. And he gets it down to the 32. 2nd down in the yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Ready?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Hut.
Operating from the gun. Love. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Joseph Osai. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
The 24-yard line.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And now Love going to change things up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go. Right.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Black Ultra. Set.
On 2nd and goal. Love toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
Set. 33. Yellow. Claws. 10.
Be ready. Be ready.
White. White. Set.
Going back to Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now Cade York for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
That ties the game at 10.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second and 6. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And got his man complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Packers 10. Jack Fox to kick off.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Come on, set. Yellow, 20, striker. Check, striker. Set, hut.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw now. Here's Love. Uncorks one for Davis. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gibbs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Here we go, Shaq. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check smash. Ready. 45. White. Ultra. Go ultra.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Second and 9.
1 yard gain.
52.
Brings up second and 9.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's another.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Slice blue. Needle blue. Set.
Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready. 60. Hey. Red. Set.
And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Oh, he'll have some regrets on that one. Right there for him, and he dropped it. Still, terrific anticipation to see the screen and get to a spot early enough to nearly pick that one off.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Strikers. 3-3. Come on. Set. Black. 95. Set.
Again, it's Love. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And he returns this to the 22. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 1st down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and this up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. It's complete to Williams. So no gain on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
gun. They'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Play action this time with Love. Connects with Watson on the comebacker. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Mega.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 10 flat. Green jack. Check cut.
On play action. Love to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
52 plus. Let's go.
Now Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Brian Branch with it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
Now it's the backup Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
But they didn't ease into that drive right after the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Gibbs, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll audible to something else.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Needle blue. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, Love. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Set, ready. Black 40.
Well, Love wants to shift things around.
22 needle. 43 rail. 52 blaster. Hut, hut.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Let's go. Ready?
Jacobs. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Down. Blue 32.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs from 6 yards away. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Here we
The
go.
Packers will set up for the
Yellow,
2-point
22.
conversion.
Ready, go. Spike 60. 10.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Nate Hobbs there to bring him down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Handoff now to Gibbs. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 44. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Ready, cut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now 2nd and 5.
Check, smash. 43 rail. Here we go. Set.
Here's Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Second and 5.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Blaster. Smash. Red. Ready. Blue striker.
Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Only able to gain a couple there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Yellow, ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because you're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
At the 25-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. That is intercepted. Then it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here comes second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
York able to send this one through.
And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And you certainly have to applaud the effort here. They're not settling for overtime. They're trying to get in a position to win it with a late field goal. That takes some guts. But this one is going to wind up incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Straight ahead with
now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd down.
Set hut. Red, yellow, black 40. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
17 yards.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
On the double.
This is 1st and 10.
10. Let's race.
Rubble sneaking. Oh, he's taken down. They're in field goal range, but no timeouts. They're out of time.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Packers, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.